Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be covering what I think ICP is going to do in the short term. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief.
So when you look at ICP on the daily time frame, the first thing most of you guys will notice is it had a textbook double bottom. Since then, it has bounced back up and is trading back above $4. Now, when you look at the stochastics, they are extremely oversold right now, and the RSI is a bit oversold. Both of those are very good indicators. And then it's kind of ugly, but you can argue that ICP is in a little bit of a bull pennant, which break up 68% of the time. But in my opinion, it's more of just trading sideways, kind of like what Bitcoin was doing. And if you pull a Fibonacci, ICP is currently trading just above the golden pocket. And last but not least, if you look at price action, it swings from a lower low to a higher low. If you look at the RSI, it swings from a higher low to a lower low. It's very slight, but that is class A bullish divergence. Typically, that indicates that a local bottom has been reached. But keep in mind, ICP and most other crypto projects right now are tied to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin rises, most will rise. If Bitcoin falls, most will fall. And to that point, I want to show you guys Bitcoin on the daily time frame. So as I've discussed in my previous videos, I love the fact that Bitcoin has extremely oversold stochastics and the RSI is also a bit oversold. However, there are definitely bearish signs on Bitcoin's daily chart. When you look at price action, it just recently broke beneath the 21-day moving average. Typically, that is very bearish. On top of that, it's beginning to potentially form a little bit of a Bart Simpson pattern, which also is definitely not a good pattern to see. And if you go back to ICP's chart, we're hoping that it does not form a similar pattern. However, if it did, I would not be shocked if it came down and potentially made a triple bottom down in that 3.3 range. Now, from a long-term perspective, when you look at Bitcoin's weekly chart, there's a very big bullish indicator. So the stochastics are starting to push up and the RSI is a bit overbought, but that's not the end of the world. However, when you look at the moving averages on the weekly time frame, the 21-day moving average just recently crossed the 200-day moving average. That is a golden cross, and typically that indicates that an explosive move is coming for Bitcoin, which could absolutely line up with the news that I'm going to cover later. Now, you also have to understand macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. If extremely bullish news comes out for Bitcoin, that could skyrocket Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market's prices. On the contrary, if extremely bearish news comes out, that could completely tank the entire crypto market. Just keep an open mind, realize that anything can happen in crypto. Now, the next thing I want to show you is the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index. So as of right now, it's currently sitting at 51, which is in the neutral zone. However, 2 to 3 days ago, it was sitting in the greed region. Now, why measure fear and greed? The crypto market behavior is very emotional. People tend to get greedy when the market is rising, which results in FOMO, fear of missing out. Also, people often sell their coins in irrational reaction of seeing red numbers. With our Fear and Greed Index, we try and save you from your own emotional overreactions. There are two simple assumptions. Extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried, and that could be a good buying opportunity. When investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. Now, some of you guys may want to see a market correction because it allows you to accumulate more crypto. Now, on the contrary, many of you guys want to see your crypto bags pump, and in that case, it might not be a good thing that the number is getting too high. The point I'm trying to get at is you guys need to understand the sentiment of the crypto market, and this is a pretty good indicator to do so. Now, many of you guys have heard me cover BlackRock in the last several videos. However, I'm going to continue talking about it until it either gets accepted or rejected. So the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF, what exactly does this mean for crypto? The world's largest asset manager, BlackRock, appears to be going all in on Bitcoin. And you guys need to understand that BlackRock is the world's largest asset manager. They're in charge of trillions of dollars of funds. So if their Bitcoin ETF actually gets accepted, that will allow all kinds of adoption in the crypto market. And that should drive Bitcoin's price up. And if Bitcoin's price gets driven up, that should drive the rest of the crypto market's prices up as well. And now we'll get into a little bit of what Internet Computer actually is. So according to CoinMarketCap, Internet Computer is currently ranked 31st among all cryptocurrencies. It's trading at a price point of just over $4. It has a market cap of 1.7 billion, a total supply of 501 million, and a circulating supply of 439 million. ICP reached its all-time high back in the 2021 bull market of $750. It's currently down 99% since then. And this leads into why I am so bullish on ICP long-term, because I love a good underdog story. And ICP had its launch completely manipulated by FTX and New York Times, which is why the price tanked so much. The Internet Computer blockchain incorporates a radical rethink of blockchain design powered by innovations in cryptography. It provides the first world computer blockchain that can be used to build almost any online system or service, including demanding web social media without need for traditional IT such as cloud computing services. As such, it can enable full end-to-end decentralization. Now, the important part is no need for cloud computing services. That means ICP will not need to use Amazon Web Services, Google Cloud, or even a decentralized version like Flux. Instead, when developers use what is called canister smart contracts, it allows them to build directly on internet computer. But essentially, ICP is trying to revolutionize Web3. They are attempting to take back control from big tech and build a decentralized world computer that cannot be shut down. Now, when you look at ICP's website, autonomous cloud from a public network, they have about 2.2 billion blocks processed, and it's only $5 to store a gigabyte for a year. Each canister smart contract running on ICP can make 64 gigabytes of persistent memory pages available to its bytes code. Today, blockchain hosts tokens, but only tiny amounts of compute. Tomorrow, blockchain will be an autonomous cloud and rival traditional IT. In the future, this public everything stack will eat cloud and smart contracts will eat software. Enterprise will be unstoppable and Web3 will run autonomously under DAO control. It's already happening at scale on the internet computer, which is powering a blockchain singularity. And this is also really cool right here. OpenChat raised 1 million ICP in only 6 hours. OpenChat is an early open internet service, and SNS DAO assumed control of its smart contracts and swapped ICP for its governance tokens, placing its community in control and creating a powerful community treasury. Now, when you look at the Dfinity Twitter, they have 670,000 followers, and they have some major news today. ICP and Ethereum integration will unleash the final frontier of decentralization, replacing traditional IT with autonomous internet computer canister software that enables low cost, scalability, and multi-chain support. In their graphic right here, bi-directional ICP ETH soon. ETH smart contracts and internet computer canisters will be able to directly call each other. This is a huge integration. Now, for the final part of this video, let's play around with some numbers and let's see what a logical price prediction for ICP could be next bull run. So as we discussed, internet computer currently has a market cap of about 1.7 billion. When you look at Cardano is about 10.6 billion and BNB is about 36.6 billion. If you go to market cap of and you put ICP in and you put Cardano in, theoretically, if ICP were to reach the market cap of Cardano right now, it'd be trading at a price point of $24, and that'd be a 6x. Now, I certainly think this is possible. However, I actually think this is way too conservative for ICP. Truthfully, a 6x does not seem very high for a project that's trying to accomplish as much as ICP is trying to accomplish. And now if you put BNB in, theoretically, if ICP reached BNB's market cap, it'd be trading at a price point of $83, and that would be a 20x. Now, there's a chance that this is a little bit too bullish. However, the reality is ICP is an extremely unique project. There's no project like them in the crypto industry, and a lot of people love underdog stories. And the reality is that the crypto market right now is heavily driven based on hype and speculation. And in my opinion, there are very few projects that are going to be able to garner as much hype as ICP can next bull run. Obviously, the initial reaction of ICP dropping from $700 to $4 is not good, but once people have time to actually digest what happened, they can sit back, look at the technology, and realize how good it is compared to a lot of other projects in the space. But these price predictions are just my opinion and for educational purposes. Please do your own research and come to your own conclusions. And let me know down in the comments, how do you guys feel about ICP next bull run? Please consider hitting that like and subscribe button if you enjoy the content. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.
I'm hitting the ground running, up and coming, ain't nothing, yeah, rookie of the year, I'ma keep it 100, cold-blooded, no budget, from nothing to something, I ain't bluffing, I got a full hand and a full plan, I ain't gonna stop till I'm at the top, man, every single drop got me feeling awesome, I'm a